Gamers, and welcome to Playing Every Division in WARNO. I'm going to take a look at the new Spanish mechanized division, which is basically a motorized infantry division, Guzmán el Bueno, named after a medieval hero. And I'm still on the preview build. The reason I recorded already is because I might actually use this division to play with Ataqua, also for this series. If we find the time before the release. And also I want to get the content going as quickly as possible, and I currently have time to record. So I'm going to do it. This is obviously the heart of the division, the infantry tab. We're going to take a look at the resources first. I think I'm going to take this new Santana truck, which is also, well, Santana Land Rover, extended Land Rover, which is also has also been added to Brunette. This command vehicle is super expensive. I mean, it has smoke and is fast. But this, I think, is fast as well, right? This is also super fast. And this is 100 points and you just get a 50 cal. So I think this is really bad, actually. And this is another cheap option, but it's a bit tricky. With regards to supply, we're going to take this as a frontline supply truck. But 1,000 is a lot, but I think we need to do it. This new bow helicopter, which has been in the game as an attack helicopter only so far. Should we take it? I'm uncertain, to be honest. We definitely take one card of these, maybe even two. Let's take the truck. This is too risky for the front line, and bringing this big truck to the front line is also too risky. It's likely that I take another truck or the field supply point, we'll see. Infantry tab. I definitely want some anti-infantry dudes. They are a bit expensive, so I go for the cheap ones. I unvet them, because if they start getting shot at, you see they usually outrange the normal infantry. And if I upgrade them, I lose 4, so I just keep it as is. For now, I might change my mind. Here we could get some grenade launcher vehicles, which is nice. Here we could get these. So maybe we try out them. And this is actually also like a good speed here with the BMRs. A lot of BMRs in this division. But let's leave that open. I definitely take the military police. And they also come with a nice military police car. We've got these two options. This one is a bit slower and has less range, but it looks so much cooler. I'm very inclined to take this. Actually, it has more health as well. So yeah, let's take this one. It's just cuter. Okay, then what is going to be our CQC unit? We get the Zapatores BMR and the ones without BMR. They need to be vetted. I mean, Vulcan doesn't vet his units, but it's more like for 10v10, I think. Here we would get 7. And 1 more man. No machine gun, but we don't need the machine gun. We don't get the good BMR here. This new BMR with 2 front armor thanks to this snowplower thing. I'm actually going to bring them in this vehicle. 50 cal is nice. So it's our CQC unit. Let's take our TGMs. Now it might be worth vetting them, but I think if they get hit, they have a problem anyway. We get a lot of Milans this way, and we obviously also take the tow. They can only come in as Santana, but this is very fast. It's faster, same speed actually. 90, 100, 90, 100, 90, 100. This is actually a super fast division. Now what we need is an infantry leader for sure. We could take this Santana, it's very fast on the road. I'm not sure it's good enough. So which leader are we going to take? Are we going to take this dude or this dude? This dude has smoke. which makes him more survivable. He can come in this vehicle as well. Or shall we take this Fusileros BMR? 8-man, smoke, more machine guns. He's more expensive, but I think we go for him. And this Fusileros is basically on the best line infantry. Let's take one with a 50 cal and one with a grenade launcher. Then I only have one slot left. We can go for the Sabadoras M65. They also have this improved M113. They have 18. They're 11 men with 18 rocket launchers, so that's actually quite nice. This is really shite for the same price. I don't like the... I mean, they've got the medium machine gun, but their AT capability is less, and in particular the accuracy for the AT, but they do have more rounds. So considering that, this is actually maybe an interesting option, or the normal Fusileros, but they don't have AT, and that sucks in my opinion. They're 11 men, which is nice, but I think we do have some AT guys, so we can go for this one. Upvet them, bring him in the tower. Here we go. They're all super fast, I think, yeah. Let's sort them by price. And the Milan 2 is actually the best as well. But this has the best range. Lots of ATGM squads. Potentially I should get one more of these guys to help out my ATGM squads. But I'm not sure about it. Now here I'm also not sure. Let's jump to the tanks first. We definitely need to take one of those shitty ones, but definitely with smoke. Definitely upvetted, and we are also going to take one tank, so we can have like 2 blobs basically. Maybe another tank, or we go for one of those AT options. This is super fast with a Milan 2, that's lovely. 8 ITOs. And 12 TOW2s. This is pretty phenomenal, to be honest. Let's bring that to 70%, and then we can upvet it further with a leader. So let's sprinkle them in. And let's actually take another tank. They have a decent range as well. So we can have 2 blobs. Yeah, let's do it like this. They are super forward deployable, and they are super fast vehicles, so we're going to take them as first scout unit. The guerrilleros are new, so I want to try them out, but the transport helicopter is not very good. I'm not going to take the transport helicopter. But the guerrilleros, they can fight as well, so let's take them. Now, we do have the option to take a recon tank. We do have the option to take this good optics recon vehicle with an autocannon. I'm inclined to take it. Exploradores. Ginettes. They could come in a BMR, which is also an interesting option. Helicopter is actually always good. This is really bad. Azura. This one obviously with very good optics is interesting. This is exceptional optics though. Oh, is there anything with very good? I think... I mean, this is Sigint. But I think exceptional optics is just super helpful. And then we can possibly take another, maybe the Teleoka. I'm unsure about that. AA is going to be tricky. We're going to take the Ihawk. TP recommends like 1 long range, 1 mid range, and 1 one, cannon. We don't have that many options. I'm going to take 2 of these. I think I'm going to upvet them. But potentially not. I'm not sure about it. No, our options are very, very limited. This is a double 20 mil, single 20 mil. Bofors really, really bad as well. And also there's this nerf with infantry damage. I think I'm going to take the Bitabu, the double 20 mil. Unvetted. Yeah, really bad. No man pads. Obviously, we're going to take this one. So only one slot cost. Air tab. It's also quite underwhelming with those mirages. So we need to choose. They have the same price. Both have 4 rockets. AIM-9P, and then the difference is the second air-to-air missile. One has slightly lower range, but 5% points more accuracy. Damage is the same. Other plane statistics are the same. We need to take 2 anyway, I think. So let's take 1 each, because we can't take this one that I prefer twice. And then I'm going to go for this versatile one. It can fight against helicopters, it can fight against infantry, it can fight against tanks. And there's a cheap rocket plane, which is an interesting option to snipe infantry units, but I don't think it's really worth it. Only 10% ACM. ECM, I think it will die quickly, and it costs 3 points in activation slots. Let's check the artillery tab. So Icarus recommends the recommendation was the recommendation for AA was by Icarus, one of the good WARNO players skill wise. So he suggests to take the 120mm mortar, in particular the mobile one, but this one has 80 and this one only has 36, so I need to refuel it quite quickly. The range difference is 700 meters. But I'm going to take the BMR because it's also super fast. So I think this is the way to go. It can defend itself against helicopters a bit if hidden behind the building. I'm not going to go for the stationary one. It's a bit too risky in my opinion. Then we get this with a massive damage output. This also has a massive damage output. This is like World War II guns, I think. It's the Russian A-19. Or Soviet, I should say. It is an interesting option because you can then just move it to the front line. Servo length 4, servo length 3, servo length 6. And a massive range. I think this is a cannon that could be used. Aiming time is 26 seconds. That's a lot. This has less aim time, but also significantly less damage and much less range. I think I'm going to take this to deal with enemy artillery. And then for me attacking, we're going to take the M109 for massive damage output. Untrained, I should say. Oh, green trained veteran elite. The aim time goes down by 15%. And then the question is, shall I take this just in case? to help an infantry push. I think it might be worthwhile. I might also never use it. We'll see. So I've got 11 points left. So I think given that we've got quite some artillery, I'm going to take another supply truck. We can take more infantry. I think I want another one of these because they are so fast and I think they can be really frustrating to the enemy. So we can take more. I think I go for more Recon. And I think we're going to go for another AA plane. Or a leader. Which then would be a tank leader. Or a logistics leader for 2 points. Got 3 left. We could drop the helicopter. And take the BMR for rear line duty. Or we could take the helicopter, to put it next to our... just to put it next to our artillery. This might be an option, and we could drop the helicopter. We won't do much helicopter play with that anyway. So let's drop. I've got 4. So I need to drop something else, though. Can put 2 here. I think I definitely want more Recon. I think I go for the Recon tank, which has like a dual purpose then. Not the Teleoka, unfortunately. Doesn't have smoke, so it's, yeah. Or I go for the Recon helicopter, actually. Yeah, no, we've got 1 slot. Removing one of these is an option as well. We'll actually use this. Probably not. Let's take another leader and rather buff our existing artillery. Then we also have like another command option, just in case for like late minute rescue attempts. So we've got like 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10 leaders. It's a bit too many leaders, but I can't find a better way to put the 2 slots in. I mean, I could remove the helicopter and this helicopter and get another plane, for example. Could do this and get more Recon as well. But I think this AA is so bad. I don't want to get bullied by airplay. We've got the... Nighthawks. So if I was to, I would go up to 65%. But I think, and the aim time, 17 seconds. Sorry, aim time is really low anyway. Let's keep it as is, but reload. Okay, it's like 3 seconds, yeah. I think I'd rather keep a battery. One option might be to get rid of one of these trucks and get this in, and in 10v10 you could drop this and get the field supply point. Artillery, I think that's enough. And hopefully. And we could always take one more of these as well. But we'll see how that goes. El Bueno. Sorry, PED. El Bueno. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of this. And yeah, we shall see how it plays out in battle. Until then, bye for now.